Hey guys, it's a beautiful day, so I decided instead of doing my usual, why not do it while running? You know, that might actually not be that easy because I'll be out of breath while talking, but let's see. And we are off. You know, not sure how far I'm gonna go. Maybe like, I don't know, 3 miles. I haven't run in a while because I've been doing a lot of various sports like skateboarding. And I know that doesn't sound like a real sport, but the past few times I've gone skateboarding, I burned like over 1,000 calories. Because obviously like you're pushing the skateboard and stuff, but you're also sweating balls. That's actually more than I would, yeah, it's definitely more than I would burn running. I was trying to figure out what type of video I wanted to talk about today. And I decided that I'd do it about the value of TV. And what better time to do it than when I'm touching grass, actually going for a run, right? Also, peep the Penn State shirt. Yeah, Viva Penn State, that's their slogan. All right, I don't go to Penn State. You know, a big thing with all forms of media is that it rots your brain. All right, so in the beginning it was books. Books, they rotted your brain. Don't read them. Don't read them, no one's allowed to have books. How'd that go? Not very well, right? Then came along movies or something. I don't know what the order was exactly. Definitely wasn't movies and books, but just follow along. Then came movies, and they probably said, it's not good to look at these moving pictures. It's gonna give you nightmares, maybe, I don't know. Then came TV, and they said, this is even worse than movies, and those dang books. And then came social media, or modern television and social media. And then everyone said, okay, hold on. Maybe we were wrong about movies, books, and TV. I think we really have to worry about social media. So all of a sudden, their focus shifts from those three things being bad to, well, social media was really bad all along. Now, as someone that posts regularly, like really often on social media, do I think social media is that bad? Yes, I do. I think it's terrible, but I really enjoy doing it, so. Now, in all this commotion, right, I love my TV shows, I love my TikToks, but here I am, enjoying nature, not a camera in sight. Okay, one camera in sight, but here I am, I'm still exercising, doing it the way it was meant to be done, kind of. Although, yes, TikTok probably does rot your brain, and YouTube probably also, maybe to a lesser extent because it's longer form content. God, I gotta be careful I don't pass out while talking. What I think a lot of people fail to realize is that there still is value in these types of social media, even if it's minute value. Now, honestly, I do think that there's maybe a little bit less value in something like TikTok because it just can't be good for our brains or our attention spans. Guys, I might be screwed. I'm definitely out of running shape and it's deceivingly hot. Anyway, I think something like TV, let's focus on that. I think TV isn't necessarily good for you, but it's also not necessarily bad for you. Right now, I want to look at the positive aspects of TV. Now, you can binge watch TV, and that's probably not good, and I do that all the time. My favorite TV show of all time is How I Met Your Mother. In my mind, that's pretty much almost a perfect TV show. I'm not gonna get into it because if I get into it, I'll go on a rant. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break because I'm absolutely cooked. Now, I started watching How I Met Your Mother, greatest show of all time. I'll say again. When I was like, I don't know, 10, 12, which maybe that's not the best thing to do because that's a very dirty show. But I loved it. From like the first episode I saw, I loved it. And since then, I've probably watched every episode too many times. I'll say that, that's all I'll say. Now, not only do I love that show, but that show has been with me the entire time that I've grown up. I started when I was 10, let's say 10, 19 now. Now, me watching the show that many times may sound like, Jesus, dude, chill out a little. And yeah, I probably do need to chill out a little. As I've been watching the show, I've picked up a lot of the humor from that show. Right, and that's, you could probably see it if you go to some of my videos. I either use jokes that were in the show or I like base how I deliver my jokes based on that show. It's not totally like I'm not that much of a freak about the show, but I do get some of my humor from that. But on top of that, media like that, which people say rot your brain, has been with me. If I was going through a hard time in middle school, you know, maybe I shouldn't have been watching it in middle school, but if I was going through a hard time then, the show was there not to console me, but to watch, you know? And it didn't solve my problems, but it was funny. And that's all you really need sometimes. That doesn't just go for something like How I Met Your Mother. That goes for so many other, let's say movies, shows, books. Maybe a little bit less present on dense social medias like TikTok, but even on YouTube, you can find it. I've been watching this show, Modern Family. It's a pretty famous show, I'm sure you know it. And it's like a rewatch. I watched it when I was real young, but I'm rewatching it now. And it's like, it's just so heartwarming. Like, it makes you feel good. I'm not in the business of moral lessons, but it's got value, right? All right, listen, it's time to start running again. I've been walking for long enough. Big trust, I'll do a follow-up while I'm up here, and I'll be like, boom, I'll be running 4 miles easy. That's really all I gotta say today, you know? Oh, actually, see, I really like this shot, because it's, oh, there's a biker coming. I gotta do this quick. Ready? Look at me. I'm running across the screen. See, the bad thing about this shot is now it's gonna look awkward when I have to turn around and get my phone again. No one else shows you this part of having to get the shot, right? That's why you guys should subscribe. No one else is doing shots like that. I pioneered that shot. All right, listen guys, I should probably go now because there are a lot of cars and it's really hot out, and I'm worried that if I talk for too much, then I'm gonna pass out and or, oh, that was close, and or get hit by a bus. So, I'll see you guys. Oh my God, there are a lot of cars. I'll see you guys. You can subscribe here. Check out my latest Nothing Show video. Oh, hold on, mail truck, right here. And I'll see you in the next one. Go subscribe to the Nothing Show. That's my main channel. I'll see ya. I love you.